Hello, I'm Toycat, and this is an electric scooter. You've probably seen them somewhere in your city and questioned what exactly is the deal with those, and that is something I personally questioned about a year ago, which is why I purchased one of my own. However, the biggest complaint I had was not only was the battery kind of limited, but it was more and more limited over time, which is something they claim to fix in the brand new M365 Pro. So the question is, exactly how far can this go? And rather than using the marketing number of about 45 kilometers, I'm going to be testing it in a much more honest way, and I'm going to go to the center of London and I'm going to ride north. I don't care what I find when I go north, but I'm going to keep on going north for as long as I can, and I'm going to see exactly at which point the battery dies. I am now at a train station in the centre of London, to be precise, above the River Thames. It's called London Blackfriars. It's a super interesting station actually, but as you can see, we're over the Thames in the centre of London. I've got my scooter at 99%, and we're going to see where this takes me. By the way, this looks super dumb, but look at this thing on my chest. I don't like the way this is, but the sacrifices I make to record my journey. I don't think escalators were made for scooters, honestly. That's my professional observation here. It's handy though, because despite this being one of the higher capacity scooters in terms of range, it's actually one of the lighter ones too. Like, it's only 14 kilograms, I want to say, which means you can lift it upstairs without too much hassle. But anyway, we're going to cross the road now. Very excited for this journey we're embarking on. Okay, so I'm just kind of going. I'm gonna set my thing to drive mode. And I'm gonna see how this looks, I guess. One of the cool things about London is they have these things called cycle superhighways. Basically, it's dedicated cycle lanes that are actually segregated from major traffic. So if you look at me now, you can see just to my right there's normal traffic, and on the left here there's cycles and scooters. A lot of them apparently too. Something else you might like is you can use the speedometer on your phone, work out how much power you're using, temperatures apparently. Dumb stuff like that. I shouldn't be doing this while I was, oh god. Yeah, it's a really smooth experience to ride through London, in my experience. Especially when you've got these dedicated cycle lanes that not only are sometimes full on separated, but literally have like barriers to stop cars from coming and hitting you or something. It's just a layer of safety and security that's nice. Even in a city that's this old, look at this bridge. This bridge is made of gold. Literally. Look at everything around here, how old it is. But they managed to like modernize it and make it good for cycling. I like that. By the way, I call this a cycle for legal reasons. I cannot call it a scooter because electrically propelled devices are not okay on cycle lanes, or the path, or the road, or anywhere without tax, which you can't get. That's a really interesting thing you don't hear much when people talk about cycle lanes and stuff, is that public transport, especially buses, need to use the most inward lane, and that's usually where cyclists go. So there's this kind of weird thing where right now on a bus lane that has cycle pitches on it, but buses can pull in and like properly whack you or anything. It's scary, you know. Other road users usually know, and
buses usually know, but it's so terrifying when one like tries to pull out right in front of you. So in the last 5 minutes, I've gone 1.05 miles, or 12 miles an hour, I think. That's cool. Oh look, it's the cycle lights I told you about. Just went yellow just now. So cool. This is a crossing just for bikes. You can see cars can't go down this street on this end. So it's just got the bike light up there and down here. That's really cool. So I've gone 1.5 miles and I'm at 93% battery so far. That's pretty good. On my right here is St. Pancras and King's Cross, by the way. King's Cross is something everyone knows, and then I say, haha, it's Harry Potter, and then everyone goes, oh yeah, I know this one. But fun fact, Harry Potter was actually meant to be filmed. It was filmed in Euston, and when J.K. Rowling imagined it, it was at Euston, which is like down the road that way. So fun fact, King's Cross shouldn't have platform 9 3/4. It's just, you know, author of the books is dumb and doesn't know where London stations, amongst other things. Let's go. Get right behind a lovely bus. Oh God, do I love buses. Okay, I'm gonna walk my scooter for a bit, and I'll get back to you when we find another actual cycle lane. Okay, so I turned a street, went down another one-way road that I probably shouldn't be scooting on, and now I found this weird junction, which tells me there must be some way to bike past that. You don't see that many lanes without one of them being a bike lane. That's my logic. Okay, I'm back where I want to be. I got me a nice lane that has a nice picture of a bike on it, and there's a nice red light that I'm totally not gonna go through. Instant karma, I just swallowed a bug. Oh God, that was awful. Literally going faster than these cars right now, except that one, not that one. Not going faster than that car, apparently. Okay, I'm now somewhere between 80 and 90% battery, and I've done pretty well for myself. I've gone out of Zone 1 London. I think we've just about passed Zone 2 London. We might make it outside the boundary altogether soon. I think I want to go through that park though. You know, I'm gonna do it. You can tell what a hot day it is though by just how many people are crowded in that tiny park. And the cool thing about scooting, you can tell what a hot day it is though, just by how many people are crowded in that park. But the cool thing about a scooter is it does not require the manual effort of a bike or of walking. So I'm relatively cool, despite it being one of the hotter days of this nice July. Like, I always feel so outclassed when I'm on a road like this. For real, I'm on a 6-lane road in London, and the only reason I'm not terrified is because there's so few cars. But like, how long is that going to be true for? Okay, my plan is to go forwards and then to turn right when no one expects it. And oh God, that was legal. This is very bad. Okay, that's very bad. You hear the honking? That means I did something bad there. Oopsie. Go, go, go. Down a secret little bike lane. Doesn't look like one, but that's fine. Let's see where this takes me. Car, you can't just avoid traffic by like sidestepping, going past some no-way signs. One of the cool benefits of what we're doing here is that we can. Now look how much nicer things get all of a sudden. Like, it's crazy, the areas all for traffic are just that much more underused, and the areas with no traffic are like nicer as well. It makes you wonder if that's like on purpose, or if that's like, you know, which way around the effect came. Did the wealthy people want no traffic in their area? Or did the high traffic areas become less valuable? I guess we'll never know. Such a pleasant ride all of a sudden. This is what scooter riding should be, you know? Scaring people as they wonder why I'm talking to myself in the middle of the road. Okay, my plan is to stop in this little park, round wood park, and take a snack. Today I'm going to be an ambulance chaser. I'm just going to follow the ambulance, see where it takes me. Guess I'm overtaking the ambulance. It has been decided. Well, now I have no direction in life. Okay, left or right, what do you reckon? This would be a fun live stream actually, being like, chat, are we going left or are we going right? Because neither of these look like cycle lanes to me. Is that something? Nope, this is an A road over here. So we need to cross that. This is nice, having such a major road here. So I guess, oh, this is nasty. Fortunately, there's a ramp to get on this. I guess we're just gonna scoot over the bridge. It says cyclist dismount, but as you know, this is not a cycle, conveniently enough. And therefore, whether I have to dismount or not can be answered with a simple no. Jesus Christ, did you see that? Okay, so instead the plan is to go this way. Like, we're gonna kind of follow where the staircase thing would have taken me, because this looks like it's actually paved. This is what we're talking about. Oh, Lord. Oh, Christ. It's weird, you can live in a city for so long and still not explore giant parts of it. And it's kind of a shame, you know. Like, this is a really nice little... This is a really nice little park with a conservation area and a reservoir that I just haven't experienced otherwise. I heard something pop. Probably not my tire, but mildly concerned anyway. Okay, oh yeah, this is definitely just... Legit, let's just slow down, maybe, a little bit, while we do this area. I think going at max speed when you're going over so many obstacles is just a recipe for bad things to happen. Man, look at Look at this nice little field. We're still in the Greater London area by quite a bit, actually. I want to say we're only halfway to the edge of what like comes under London. But yeah, I'm scooting through a delightful park like this. And isn't this nice? Didn't think I'd be doing this Saturday, but I'm glad I am. Honestly, when you're on a road this busy, the pavement is basically meant for cyclists anyway, right? Like, I don't see any way that can not be true. Because there's no people here. There was that one dude earlier. And then there was a bus stop no one was at. Even though it's like 5 p.m, this is peak time for human beings. Just saying. This guy here is the old scooter. I have the pro scooter. Let's see who can outrun the other person. They should go the same speed, but I'm not seeing that matched in reality right here. I'm seeing mine taking a slight lead that you wouldn't otherwise expect. Yeah, going into the bike lane. This has been the most intense race in history. Oh yeah, your cones can't stop me. I'm Coney, you could say. Wait, don't call me Coney, that's a bad idea. There's not a man you want to be calling yourself. I wonder what I do here. Do I just keep going? I guess I keep going. I guess I keep going. Oh, Christ. What do I do here also? Do I keep going here? I'm going to say I keep going here. Oh. See, like 95% of the time riding a scooter, it's just go forwards, do things, no real stress. 5% of the time, there's a reminder that you're driving on the road and that cars feel like they own it. And I guess they do own a majority of it. Well, that was happy. Cool thing about going new places is you might The cool thing about roaming is sometimes you just find something you weren't expecting. Sometimes it's as simple as a Taco Bell. Sometimes it's a lot more complex, but whatever makes you happy, you'll find it somewhere. Apparently this Taco Bell was right outside Collinsdale Station. It's another one I've never heard of. On the Northern Line, maybe? Man, we're just weaving in and out of London today. Or we're just on the Jubilee Line still, and I'm really not doing that. It's one of the two. Either I'm weaving in and out of London today, or I'm not. It's pretty set in stone to me. Okay, there's a car coming behind me. Gonna go nice and on the side, let it pass. It doesn't want to get past, that's nice of them. Oh no, not a roundabout. I don't think I can roundabout correctly. I don't know if I know how to do this right. Oh Lord. I think I'm roundabouting correctly. I genuinely don't know. Ah, that was nice. I like this area of London. There's Taco Bell and there's nice roundabouts that don't even want to kill you. And there's little cycle sheds on the road. Could probably store my scooter in there without getting it stolen, I bet. Okay, that's scary. Yeah, this is really new, you can tell. I wonder what it was before. So if you take a look at my battery, it's currently chilling at just under 40%. And usually this is where I'd start to be like, okay, I'm gonna try and get home. I've never actually depleted the battery all the way on this thing. I hear that's really good for a battery to like, lithium-ion batteries you want to deplete all the way. It sounds wacky to me, but I guess I'm doing some good, but it just feels so natural. I'm like, no, I need to get to safety. I don't want to end up in the middle of nowhere, and I will. I'll have to walk the scooter to the nearest train station, I guess. You know, I haven't thought that bit through actually. I'll think that through when I get there. For now, we're in Barnet, I believe. Going past the RAF Museum. I should check that out someday. I like planes. This road is really nice, huh? Just chilling, going at my own pace, and there's not even any cars trying to kill me. You can so barely tell that we're in London right now, but we are in here still. Very much. I think we're only in zone 5 too, not even zone 6 yet. Oh, we're doing 15 again. I missed this. I have missed this. Oh yeah. There's a golf cart, what the heck? Oh, what's that doing there? Oh, there's a golf club here, nice. Okay, we're in the last 10%. I've never seen the battery bar do this, but it's literally flashing red now. It is telling me, stop doing what you're doing, get to safety, but I will not get to safety. I want to continue going the way I'm going. So, again, we're in super mode, going just 10 miles per hour. If we switch out to Eco is going to take me also about 10 miles an hour, actually. So I guess in reality, as you go down in battery, it forces you more and more to switch your mode. You could convince me I was anywhere in the UK right now with like a major motorway going through it, and I'd be like, yep, sounds about right to me. I'm gonna push it to get some extra speed from this, and a little bit of extra distance maybe, if we're lucky. Okay, I don't think we're lucky. We're on 7%, and might have to turn back to find civilization again. We found civilization again, and we're at 14 because of the hill. Life is good. Until the battery dies, life is good. Oh lord. Okay, we're going too fast. We're going too fast. Just gotta slow down. Take it easy. 11 is not a happy speed. Oh no, I think we've come to the end. I think we've come to the end. I think where it's 8, now 7. Yeah, I think we're done for. I lied, we're at 4% left. 4%. And I'm kind of in a bit of a rough place to run out of battery, honestly. I might stay on the pavement for my own safety after this. I think that might be for the best. So I definitely don't have, oh, I was gonna go down there, but it looks like it's a dead end maybe. Or maybe it's not. Nope, won't go down it. Let's go down the road. I'm now getting a solid 5 miles per hour in super speed mode. If I push it, it literally forces itself back down to 5. Me at walking speed is 3, so it's about 1.6 times my walking speed. Actually less, wait. I can do 4 at brisk walk. It's 25% faster than briskly walking. It said it has 4% battery left, but I think it's greatly overestimating itself right there. Oh, it's because we're going up a hill, I think. If we can just get downhill, we can get this last 4% to come out. Come on, battery. Yeah, look at this, look at this. Literally just can't hold on anymore. Okay, so I don't know where that previous piece ended, but I have sadly gone to the stage where, despite my scooter claiming to have 4% battery, you can see it's still flashing. It claims to still have battery, but if I go on any amount of hill that isn't perfectly flat, I get 0. It doesn't do anything. You can see right here, it's claiming to have 4%, but it's not working in the slightest. And that's just on a very mild hill, as you can see from right here. And that means, I think, even though we've got 4% left, I don't think we should count that. If we can't go on the hill that we wanted to, which is, you know, the only way to get where we want to go, i.e. north, we have to go up a hill. And because there's a hill in the way, we can't get more battery. I think that means it's finally time to check how far we've been. Because right now I'm chilling all the way over here in Borehamwood, apparently is the name of the village. And so that's Borehamwood, where I'm at right now. And I did a little check from here to Blackfriars. And as you can see, it was a 16-mile journey on a scooter if I wanted to make it. So obviously I didn't take the 16-mile route. But the fact is I can get 16 miles range out of this scooter to a place I don't know about and have not been before. That's pretty good in my opinion. That's about 27 miles on the top of my head. And given that it claims it can do, sorry, that's 27 kilometers off the top of my head. 16 miles is 16 miles off the top of my head. But the fact that it can do 27 kilometers of the advertised 45, even when you account for the inefficiency of me riding at super speed, even when you account for the fact that I took a couple of breaks, I took a very bad routing, so I was just trying to go north, I think that's pretty good. I think 2/3 of advertised battery, pretty solid. And even then, if you knew where you were going and you didn't have a hill, you could get an extra 4% on top of that. So overall, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a pretty decent range, but it's not enough to get me out of London. I'm still in Borehamwood, which is a village at the very edge of London, I think. We're like either at the edge or you know, we're on the edge on either side, like just before the edge on the London side or just after the edge on the not London side. But the fact is, we made it to zone 6, which means if you had a place to charge this at work, you could ride from anywhere in London to pretty much anywhere in the center of London, charge your thing for 9 hours, and then ride it home. I think though, for this sort of journey, you wouldn't want to. I think once you get to an hour plus on the scooter, you might as well switch. Whereas the scooter's there for like, the scooter can replace walking journeys and it can replace bike journeys in the heat. But I don't think it can replace a car journey of this length because, again, an hour and 20 minutes each way is a bit insane. But that's just me. Let me know what you think. This seems like a nice, I'm in Hertfordshire, I just confirmed. There was a fire truck that said Hertfordshire on it. So either they're going in the wrong county or in Hertfordshire. I made it barely out of London, I think, and that's exciting. What about you? What have you done today, friends? Okay, well seriously, thank you for watching. Third channel, don't care. Goodbye. Okay, so literally 25 minutes of walking later, I have found myself a train station, Elstree in Borehamwood, that actually goes directly back to London, the place I came from, London Blackfriars, which is convenient. But I just wanted to add a little anecdote at the end here. That interestingly enough, there was a kid outside that was like, "Oi, is that electric?" And I was like, "Yeah, can I have a go?" And I was like, "Sorry, it's dead." "What, the battery's dead?" This is literally our conversation, like this level of dumb. And then I was like, "Yeah, battery's dead." He's like, "Did you come from London then?" Which tells me, if I came from London, this can't be London. I made it out of London on my scooter, and that's nice, isn't it? It's a pretty interesting fact, London. But yeah, just fun little story to end the video. Third channel, don't care. Goodbye.